Your actions have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the subscriber contracts. And today's contract, Versatile Creek V2, set in Whittleton Creek, and the contract ID is on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a crack at it, and has been supplied to us today courtesy of Paul Anderson 37. So on to our briefing. Things got messy in the kitchen. And moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them. All must be eliminated whilst disguised as the server. 1 via pistol, 1 via drowning, 1 via explosion, 1 via fiber wire, and 1 via injected poison. We also have no disguise change. No bodies can be found excluding accidents and poisons, and we cannot be recorded as our objectives. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting as the server. We're going to have a Seeker 1 stored up in the treehouse, and we'll be bringing with us a fiber wire, a lethal syringe, and our silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to hop over the fence and retrieve our Seeker 1. So we're just going to head straight over here and up the ladder, and up here we will find a briefcase, and in the briefcase we will find what we need. So once we have that, we're going to make our way back to the Wilson's property, and our first target, who is located in the kitchen. So what we're going to do is make them sick. Now the trick to this is that the downstairs bathroom has windows and there are people everywhere, so you can be spotted quite easily. So what we're going to do is make this gentleman sick. He's going to go to the downstairs bathroom, and when he wanders off, we will then make our target sick, and she will go to the more private upstairs bathroom. So once the gentleman has moved away, we can then shoot our second dart at our target. And she's going to take a little while getting up the stairs. She kind of ums and ahs and doesn't know where to go. Eventually she'll make her way up here, but we have enough time, if we make our way upstairs quickly, to move on to our next target, who is the pistol shot. So we're just going to wait for him to move to his furthest point from us, open the door and shoot him in the head. No one should see that, and no one should find his body. And here comes our first target now. As I said, she does take a little while to get here. So eventually she will get up the stairs. I think the other gentleman we made sick has already finished and gone back to his usual routine. It's how long it's took this young lady. So she can't be in that much of a hurry to reintroduce her to her breakfast. It must be breakfast, as Jeff's forgot the gas cylinder for the barbecue, so this is not going to be very much of a barbecue. And speaking of gas cylinders, once we've eliminated this young lady, we are going to head downstairs and over the garden fence once again, and into the house with the boat outside. And in their garden, next to their barbecue, they have a propane cylinder. So we're just going to quickly grab that, and we're going to make our way out through the garden gate on the far side here, and we're going to take this propane cylinder all the way to our next target, who will actually be our final target. And she is currently doing some stock checking just outside Helen West's house, next to the muffin van. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our propane cylinder here, we're going to combine it with that muffin van, and the dual explosion will be enough to eliminate our target. There she is. So once she goes behind the van, we're just going to throw our propane cylinder at the front wheel there, and then quickly jump over the fence and into the front room window of Helen West's house, because the young lady will go and investigate the noise. We need to make our way upstairs, and we need to time this quite well because Helen is a popular lady and she does get several visitors at the front door. So once we're up on the first floor, we're going to select our lethal syringe and we're going to turn on Bertie the Bass there, and that will get Helen's attention and she will come up to investigate. And when she does, we can get behind her and jab her with our needle. So here she comes now. We're just going to use the bathroom door here for cover, and then we're just going to sneak up behind her, jab her with the needle before she turns off the singing fish, and hopefully that will in turn catch the attention of our next target, who is also down in the kitchen. So we're just going to get rid of Helen's body so that we don't spook the gentleman when he comes up. Now unfortunately the postman and the politician are both just arriving at the front door, and as you can see, we have managed to attract the attention of the postman with the singing fish and not our intended target, who has now just wandered off out the back door. So we're going to have to wait for this guy to come along and investigate, and then we'll wait for the politician and the postman to both leave the area before we turn the fish back on and snare our next target when he returns to the house. This is the fiber wire kill, so we'll just quickly wander up behind him and garrote him. We're going to hide his body as well, just in case, because that singing fish does seem to be playing up a little bit. Even when it was turned off, it was attracting people's attention. So we'll just move the body into the bathroom. Now from here somewhere, we should be able to take out our final target. So I think I might be able to just see the propane cylinder there. So we're just going to wait for our final target to get into position, and then we'll take a shot at the propane cylinder. So she's just in position now. No, that's not good enough. No, that's not good enough. I think we're hitting the window frame. We may need to move. Let's go to the next room. We may even have an open window. We don't, but we do have a much better view of our propane cylinder from here. So let's remove our final target. So that is the last of the server targets to be dealt with, is now dealt with. All that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and we're going to head for the nearest safe exit and the only exit, which will be the bus stop. So we're just going to run straight down the street, give all of the guards panicking a nice wide berth, and then head for the bus stop. Hopefully the bus won't take too long and we will be home for a nice hot cup of coffee. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and we have confirmation all of our targets were eliminated according to plan, and we met our objectives, which will give us our silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.